Hi there, it's Wendy with Here Will Be Well. We're live at the En Plein Air Artists Market, which is part of this year's Huntsville Festival of the Arts. It's the culmination of the Artist Crawl, which was a fantastic event where artists got to showcase their work in different businesses, and there was a map that you could bounce around. If you've not tried that, it's a really good idea to participate. You'll get to meet lots of wonderful people, but at the same time you get to see some wonderful, wonderful art. Here Will Be Well is the sponsor of the event this year, and we are more than happy to do so. The sound and its relationship with art is absolutely profound. And with me today is Dan Watson, who is the Executive Director of the Huntsville Festival of the Arts. Dan, why is it important for local businesses to get involved with the arts?
Right. So, I mean, the thing that I love about the arts is that it has so many repercussions, so many wide-ranging repercussions. So, what's good for business is a healthy, strong, engaged community and customers who are excited about being in a place where they live and they want to be in it. So that's what the arts can do. It can bring people out of their homes, out of their community, getting together. And so it's so important for that because that's what feeds the local economy. It's a reason why people want to come here, which brings more business, right? And so it's really important that if local businesses like yourself want to contribute, you can do that through the arts by supporting artists. And I mean, this is a great example where we are right now. You see so many people coming out, enjoying not only the art, but they're going to be going downtown, they're going to be eating in restaurants, they're going to be having fun, and that's thanks to you.
In part,
yeah.
In part. This is the first year for the En Plein Air Artists
Yes.
Market. How did this event come to fruition?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we've been doing the Huntsville Art Crawl for the past, this is the third edition. So it was actually a COVID thing. When COVID happened, we were wondering, what can we do? Because we usually do concerts, right? So the Art Crawl, it's not our idea specifically, but it's something that we decided to do where we pair up local businesses with artists and then we promote a tour of downtown going to different things. And that's been going over the past kind of couple of years. We've been adding special events, and we thought, wouldn't it be great to have an art market as part of that, as a we felt like we needed a culminating kind of event. And so we thought of the art market. But not only that, we thought of an event that we used to do many years ago called En Plein Air. And what that, for those who don't know what En Plein Air means, it means when painters are painting outdoors in the wilderness, like Tom Thompson would have, or Luca 7. And many years ago we used to do that, and then we would auction off, they would paint for a day, and then we would do a live auction of those paintings, and all the money would go towards our scholarship program, which is what we support young people who want to study visual arts or media arts. So that's also been combined with, so we're actually going to have a live auction at 4 p.m. here of some of the artists here are doing work, and then all the money's going to go towards some young people here in the community.
Well, that's wonderful. That's probably the best part of supporting the arts is when you get the young people who can engage, but then also can financially continue their adventure in their art.
It's expensive these days, right, for everybody, and especially students. So if you can even offer a little bit, that goes a long way. So.
Absolutely. So a lot of people don't think about sound in relation to some of the still arts, so painting or drawing, or even photography. Certainly they think about it in terms of music and dance and theater.
Yes.
You can't hear the actors, it's hard to tell what's going on.
Yes.
What's kind of your take on the importance of sound to art?
Well, I think, in the broad sense, artists are listeners, right? And we listen with all of our senses, and hearing is obviously a really important part of that. And it filters through us and ends up on the canvas or whatever medium it might be. So many of the artists like that you'll see here, while it's primarily visual, they are engaging their senses, especially if it's en plein air, right? Because a sound you want to capture that can translate to a visual, right? And a lot of the pieces that they're doing are scenes from downtown. So when you look at something, you want to convey to the audience not only what it looks like, but what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it smells like, all those sorts of things. So it is incredibly important, hearing and all the sensories. But hearing, I think is maybe something that I've realized from talking with you that we take for granted a little bit. We're such a visual culture, right? And so, what is it about? Don't neglect your hearing, right? And it's something I got my ear, I got to look at my ears, and so I'm booking my appointment, and so it's a great thing. So that you guys are doing too, and that sort of holistic approach to hearing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. As an audience member,
Yeah.
how do you think people get hindered if they don't have good hearing?
Right. Well, I think one of the things that I'm struck by in discussing with you is that you might not know what you're missing. Is that if your hearing changes over time, and maybe because it's changing so slowly, you don't actually know that you have some hearing loss, or you don't know what it is that you're actually missing. So I know that getting that work, it could change things for you, to experience concerts and to experience, even here we have some beautiful music here, to hear that in that fullness. And I think the other part that I am interested that you've talked about is maybe the stigma sometimes still about hearing aids versus, you're wearing glasses, and I don't think anything of it. I don't think anything of it, but if you're wearing hearing aids, sometimes people feel like, that's not, feel uncomfortable with it, or they have different, but there's nothing, it's natural, and isn't it amazing that we live in a world and a society where there are people that you can offer that technology to make it better, to enhance your life, right?
Well, exactly, and that's what it does, because the technologies are tiny, they're nearly invisible, so that stigma hopefully is not still hanging around for too much longer.
Hopefully. Well, you guys are working to change that, I thought, so it's a great thing.
So what else is coming up this summer for Festival of the Arts?
Oh boy, so we have lots of different concerts that are happening at the Algonquin Theatre. Next week we've got Misha Gosman Lee, who's an operatic singer, she's not even here. It's like, so she's going to be in the Algonquin Theatre. Stephen Lee Olsen is a country actor, but we have all kinds of different concerts that are coming to the theatre, as well as events like Leave Rush North on July 22nd, where artists take over downtown. And it's a free event. We've got a movie on the docks, which is cool. It happens right down here. And it's a movie that takes place on a double-sided screen. And so people can watch from the shore, or they can vote and watch from the other side. And sometimes people can actually get in the water and swim around the water. So there's lots of great things that are coming up, and you can check it out at HuntsvilleFestival.ca.
Awesome. So HuntsvilleFestival.ca. This is Dan Watson, the Executive Director of the Huntsville Festival of the Arts. I'm Wendy from Hear Well Be Well. Mike is in behind the camera as usual. Thanks so much for joining us for a little bit on Facebook today.